Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have LGM with 462 rating versus Easy to Slay You with 825 rating, and this is going to be a GOAT format video, and let's go ahead and hop right in. So we're going to see Easy to Slay You win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and they'll decide to go first. 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Dust Tornado, Injection, Fairy Lily, Giant Rat, Pot of Greed, Call the Haunted. They have Snatch Steal, DD Warrior Lady, Jar of Greed, Night Assailant, Abyss Soldier, and the draw for turn is Heavy Storm. So they're going to start off with set Night Assailant, set Jar of Greed, and then pass turn. If they wanted to, they could have actually like pro set Heavy, and that would have actually probably ended up being pretty good. Pass, draw Gigantus. I actually don't know what deck this is. We're going to go Pot of Greed, draw. Maybe I'll know when we see more cards. Draw Sekirotsu Armor and Goblin Attack Force. Normal Summon, Battle Phase, Attack, Night Assailant, pop the Goblin Attack Force. Set 2, End Phase, Jar of Greed. Draw some maybe a little bit weird. I mean, it's fine. Alright, draw Ceasefire, because we're probably just going to try to Storm right away. Draw Thunder Dragon, and then go ahead and Thunder Dragon effect. So I guess, like, what would be the point? Like, the point of setting Heavy Storm with Jar of Greed would be, so like the whole point of like pro set Storm is if there's one set card and your opponent sets 2, the thought process behind it is that if they activate Storm from hand, that now it's a 2 for 2, but if it's already Heavy Storm set, then it's a +1. If you set 1 Jar, is your opponent actually, would your opponent set 2? And it'd be the same thing as setting Heavy Storm there as pro set. Okay, so it makes sense, Had to think through it. I don't play GOAT that much. We're going to go ahead, Thunder Dragon, discard, go grab 2 Thunder Dragons, activate Heavy Storm, pop, normal summon DD Warrior Lady, Battle Phase, attack for 15, and then they're going to set Ceasefire, pass turn, draw Banzu the Soul Eater, or Bazu. This card is old. Summon out. I guess it's GOAT for every card's old in GOAT format. All these cards are like as old as me. And then set Sekirotsu Armor, pass, draw Mirror Force, then normal summon Abyss Soldier, Battle Phase, attack, Sekirotsu Armor. And then set Mirror Force, pass, draw level 2. Ceasefire is an interesting card just because it stops the flip effects. Normal summon Giant Rat, Battle Phase, attack for 14. Then Mirror Force, they draw Judgment, set Judgment, pass, they draw MST. Normal summon Injection, Fairy Lily. Then Battle Phase, attack, pay 2k. They're going to take a bunch of life points, they draw Breaker. And then normal summon Breaker. Breaker effect, try to pop the back row, but it's MST, so Hog get played, then you target Ceasefire, so now we're going to take, isn't it? Yeah, it's 1,000. Also inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each effect monster on the field. Yeah, so they're supposed to take 1,000 there, not 500. Activate Snatch Steal to go take the Injection, Fairy Lily, then we see LGM admit defeat there, so moving on to game number 2 now, we're going to see LGM decide to go first. We have Giant Rat, Mirror Force, Graceful, Greed, Berserk Gorilla, and Breaker. They have Graceful, Call the Haunted, Reflect Bounder, Jar of Green, Snatch Steal. I actually got to read over this. I've seen this in deck lists before, but I don't remember what it does. Before damage calculation, if this card is being attacked by an opponent's monster and was in face of attack position at the start of the damage step, inflict damage to your opponent equal to... inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack in monsters. Okay, and if you do destroy the monster after damage calc, destroy this card. Oh. So they actually have like a few burn cards in their deck. Like Ceasefire, now this. Pot of Greed, draw. We're keeping Graceful. Usually a lot of people hold Graceful. You don't want to just throw it out there and discard good cards. You may as well wait until you can discard not so great cards. And then boom, it's just better. Or, you can... If you Graceful early game, you don't know what your opponent has. If you Graceful like mid game, when you pretty much could guess what everything your opponent has, then maybe your Graceful's a lot better because you choose what you can keep to try to beat what they have. But you could also see like getting Trap Does Shoot here would be like OP. They draw Sekirotsu Armor. Then they're gonna go normal summon, Battle Phase, attack the Giant Rat. They're gonna ring. Okay, very early ring there. Go ahead, burn for 17 on both sides. Set 2 pass, draw Giant Rat. Like a Graceful here into a nice little Heavy Storm. It wouldn't even be that crazy. It'd still just be a 1-for-1. It'd literally just be MST. But MST that also forces the other back row. Attack for 14. They're going to Sekirotsu Armor. Normal Breaker. Effect. Try to pop. It's Jar. Drawing the Night Assailant. Set Sekuretsu Armor, pass, they draw Sekuretsu Armor. Set Night Assailant, call the Haunted, Sekuretsu Armor, pass, they draw Duo. So now they've seen all 3 of the God cards. And then they're going to go ahead, normal summon out Goblin Attack Force. And then knock on the Night Assailant. Switch to defense to play around Mirror Force, attack, and then get hit with Sekuretsu Armor. Activate Duo to rip Graceful and Snatch Steal. Look at that. Come on. Yeah, that is tough. So, God, the top decks. Dude, you stole first game. Now it's even. I'd actually have to go back and look at it. Because it did seem like Enzo 2 Slay was a little bit behind and then all of a sudden won. They draw Thunder Dragon in game 1. So, lol, this game is a tease. So they're going to go Thunder Dragon, go search Thunder Dragons, call the Haunted, summon back out, battle phase, attack, Sekuretsu Armor, and then pass, draw Heavy Storm, switch to attack, normal summon, battle phase, attack for 3,000 damage, and then we're able to set a Mirror Force. We know our opponent doesn't have anything. That's not quite game, so we're just going to have to pass. Oh, okay, never mind, they just scoop. So moving on to the next game now, we're going to go ahead and easy to slay you. We'll go first. We got Graceful, Injection Fairy Lily, Dust Tornado, DD Assailant, and Duo. Okay, that's nice. They draw Jargeed, Graceful, Balancer, how'd they both open Graceful Duo? We haven't even looked at their 6th card yet, which is Snatch Steal. They're going to go ahead and Duo, which is such a good card just to start off with. Instant +1 while also going first as a plus. So we're able to like rip 2 from their hand with 1. Normal summon, set Jar, especially when you start grabbing this back with like Moth, just Magician of Faith, keep grabbing it back. We're setting a bunch of back row, which definitely means we have Judgment, there's no doubt. Pass, draw MST, and then we're gonna go Graceful to start off. Any response? Okay, they're gonna Judgment that. And then normal summon effect or Injection Fairy Lily, set Duo, and then set MST. They're just gonna Jar in the jar, pass, draw Night Assailant. Activate Graceful, draw and discard. So they don't have any attributes in graveyard when they draw BLS there, so that's kind of unfortunate. They draw Magic Cylinder, Abyss Soldier. Okay, so I'm 100% certain their deck just has like 5 random burn cards on it. Which was weird, right? Like Snatch Steal, go take the Injection Fairy Lily. They have MST to pop Snatch Steal to get their monster back. They're just not going to do it till they enter battle like this. Then get your guy back, start a battle phase, and then set, pass, draw Kaiku. So they're gonna go normal summon out Kaiku. It is so bright in here. And then they're gonna go battle phase, attack. I'm just like I'm bad when it comes to like unnatural light from this light. If it was like light from outside, it's fine. But I don't know, light like this, it'd be messing me up. Maybe it's just like a mental thing. But we're gonna go ahead and attack, and they're thinking hard. Okay, so they're gonna use the effect. So they're gonna take 100. And then they're going to take 18. And then it can't attack again because it's the start of the damage step. So then we're going to go attack, flip, pop. And then we're going to take 100 because this has too much defense. We could have paid life points to out it if we wanted to. Pass, draw DD Warrior Lady, and we Duo'd rip that. Maybe we could have waited. Draw DD Assailant just because like hitting 2 cards with Duo feels really good, but also they could have crashed and then summon BLS and out this. Or crash, summon Chaos Orc out it, draw Tribe. Even Duo just as a 1-for-1 isn't horrible, but it's a 1-for-1 where you pay 1,000, so it's like, it's not as good as it could have been. Banish, normal summon, Exiled Force, go ahead and pop, and then pass to draw Pot of Greed. I like how they said Fus, like, Fs, because that got outed by that, but then they draw Greed. So Greed, draw Injection Fairy Lily, Sekuretsu Armor, normal summon, pass. They draw Berserk Gorilla, normal summon, battle phase, attack. And then we're going to go ahead, Injection Fairy Lily, pay 2k to out that. And then they're going to go Injection Fairy Lily, attack, and then activate Sekuretsu Armor. Now they don't have enough life points to even activate this effect again. They draw Jar of Greed. They do decide to leave it in attack. They do have Magic Cylinder set, pass, draw Ring. Yo, that... I don't think we've seen back removal on this side of the mat. Besides Heavy Storm, there's no way you're Heavy Storming one back row like that. Oh my gosh, you draw a monster with enough attack to end the game. Okay, no, we don't draw. We don't draw anything there, so... Is it really Ring? Oh god, it is. They're gonna get salty. They've been like low key salty this entire match. So normal summon, switch to defense, playing around Mirror Force, attack, ring. Oh my, left. We have the left. We don't even have it popped up yet. The duel has ended because Enzo to slay or easy to slay has quit. Wow. All right. I mean, no GGs. They just left there. The match was only 24 minutes long. Goat matches are pretty quick. I mean, they thought about the ring for a while there. Like, they actually did. They took a decent amount of time to even, like, start the turn. Like, you see 2 minutes, 40 seconds, and they didn't even normal summon for about a minute and 20 seconds. And that was not normal compared to how fast they were playing. So, yeah, they ended up losing to the ring, but ring is scary, man. Sometimes you just can't do a lot about it. Like, you want to keep applying pressure because your opponent's on no cards, but if you try to apply pressure, you just lose the ring. So I think you just put them on half ring, like, every single time. Otherwise, they just start getting ahead, and then you could just lose anyways to them just out-advantaging you. But maybe sometimes it's worth not playing in the ring. Who knows? Right there, I think you would have, though. But with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.